Jane Linton in Feasterville Trevose / Langhorne section. Scope of work, I'm going to have it as 2 parts. The backyard we're starting in, cutting out for new beds and a mulch install and planting some shrubs that she will provide and have on site. And then the front yard, we did her mulch last year, just your standard mulch job. So I'll take a walk here. All right, so starting back here, we're gonna have to, dig it down and cut out this bed for her completely. There's no bed existing here. So obviously get that hose out of the way. If you gotta unscrew it or whatever, just while you're doing the mulch, put it to the side. And then for depth wise, I told her we'll have it as far as the drain spout there. So you can kind of actually see like where it's all weedy and then it's kind of grass and weedy. So we're gonna cut that whole area out and make it a mulch bed. So, cut it out, dig it down like a couple inches to have it, as dirt. And then mulch install, and then get with her on what plant she's gonna plant back here. I told her it's about 25 foot, give or take. So she'll pick out whatever plants. I'll probably put it as like a dollar amount per plant that we're planting in case she wants the option of planting it herself. That's fine. But we can do it for her. Obviously she'll provide the plants, we'll plant them for her and just charge per plant depending on how many she has. I'll put it in the estimate, so you might have to tweak the invoice because I don't know. She'll let me know, hey, I'm doing 2 plants or I'm doing 10. So it just matters of how many she plants. Anyway, cut it out, haul away the spoilage, and just remember when you're mulching this area, because the siding goes really low. Shouldn't really go this low, but it does. Just try to don't put like really any mulch up against the house. Leave, I would say, a little slither of space where there's like no mulch, or if you want to go super light with it, just be very mindful not to pile up that mulch along the house. And then also the bay window here, just obviously dig it down, but don't pile up so that it's overflowing. Keep a little bit of space around that, so if it rains or wash, it doesn't like flop into there. I would also just hook her up and kind of clean her at that bay window for her, just so it looks good. Anyway, so we're just gonna cut the mulch bed all the way down, like I said, to about the spout area and down, and that'll be it for the backyard. And then over here, you have to rake out some of this because it's kind of high already. So rake out and get rid of some of this, weed it out and mulch it. No plants over here, nothing going on. Weed this out. I told her we're 3 to 5 weeks booked out. It's the first week of May right now, so would anticipate the weeds to be a little bit bad or worse, I'll say, when we get here. Looks like they might be spraying something, and she said she'll continue to spray until we come out, just so it's not completely exploded. And then here's your front beds, just weeding. There's no plants here, no trimming of any sort here, just cut a nice fresh edge for her. Again, we did it last year, so it's not terrible actually. Weed out. Now last year there was this crazy vine growing in this thing, and we totally ripped it out and cleared it out, but you can see it's kind of, I think it's still down there a little bit. So when we're raking these beds out and stuff, get these leaves and crap out of here, but just like rip that vine out and clean it up for her. These are conditions of the beds. Over here is pretty bad with weeding. They're definitely spraying something, but what I would say is this area, maybe some other areas too, if we just want to like spray a little bit, and if sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't, but she doesn't have a lot of plants, so you can probably spray just to help her keep the weeds at bay, because it looks like they come back pretty aggressively. Then you got this mulch bed going down here. You got this good old fabric laying around here, doesn't seem to be doing much good, but yeah, that's it. No mulch bed there.